Wanna be Ryan the Great, and today we are reacting to some breaking news. I don't know what I'm saying. We react to some breaking news this, well, not this afternoon, guys, or this evening, wherever you guys are watching this. Derek Carr has signed with the New Orleans Saints. We're going to be talking about, the money of his deal and how this does affect other quarterbacks and other teams. With cap space and all that, and how this affects other guys getting paid, yada, yada, yada. We're talking about the Saints and how, this affects them, how this affects the division, everything you guys want to hear in this video. So we're going to get right into it, but before we get right into it, guys, make sure you subscribe and your post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother, Ryan the Great Blogs. Go subscribe to my second channel, at Ryan the Cod Great. And make sure you follow me on Twitch, at Ryan the Great Podcast. And my friend, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the video. It's actually a hand update. I still have that thing on. I refuse to show it on camera. You want to see it, see it on stream. I am streaming tonight, Monday Night Raw, so make sure you guys go check out that, if you guys can. But yeah, I'm not showing this thing on a live camera. This is a recording camera. Whatever you guys know. I'm not showing it on video. I hate it. It's just ugly as hell. But so now, Derek Carr has officially agreed to a 4-year contract with the New Orleans Saints. The financial terms were not disclosed, apparently, but the deal, they're saying, could potentially be worth up to $150 million and includes up to $100 million in guaranteed money. Carr will receive $60 million fully guaranteed at signing and another $10 million once he starts year 3 of the deal. He will earn up to $60 million in the first 2 years of his deal. So most likely it is $150 million just because he's earning $60 million, $30 million per year, $100 million or $150 million, something around there. The dots kind of connect. So I'm going to, say it's $150 million, but now where this leads, the Saints. I mean, Derek Carr is nothing special. I've been following a lot about Derek Carr just because I have been interested in what he is going to do. I know the public's not really that interested, but I am, so I feel like I'm gonna talk about it. But Derek Carr is just a average quarterback, okay? But there are some teams that could use average quarterbacks to win. I believe that the Titans are one. They got the number 1 seed last year or 2 years ago with Ryan Tannehill as their quarterback. I believe that the team like the Jets, an average quarterback like a Jimmy Garoppolo, someone like him could potentially take the Jets to the playoffs and maybe a little farther. So there are teams out there that I believe that need average quarterbacks to win. Do I think the Saints are one of them? They were doing all right with Jameis Winston in there. Obviously, they weren't going to go far. But until they get a quarterback and until they, can stay healthy, they'll go far. Their defense is great. Like, with Jordan, Cameron Jordan, they have Tyrann Mathieu, and they got a bunch of other dogs. The defense is fine. There's nothing to say about the defense. The offense is obviously what is something we need to talk about because now, Andy Dalton was your starting quarterback last year. It's not going to get you far. And now this year, you're adding an average quarterback to great receivers like Chris Olave, like Michael Thomas, if he's even playing. I don't know what he's doing. And if Alvin Kamara plays, I'm not too sure. He had another incident with the club again. I don't know. I really care less. I talk about what's on the field. But yeah. We don't know if Alvin Kamara is going to play, but, they still got great receivers. I don't know too much about their offensive line. I assume it's okay. And then they got Alvin Kamara, who we don't know if he's going to play, but we will have to see about that. But now we can talk about the Saints. I feel like they could make the playoffs. They probably will end up winning their division. Just because, the Bucs are pretty much out of it. Even with Tom Brady, they really couldn't go too far. The Panthers, the Panthers are not going to go too far. I assume they'll draft a quarterback, so they're not going to go too far. And then the Falcons are the Falcons. They're going to do nothing again. But, yeah, so they'll probably end up winning the division. They'll probably be the 4th seed, a first-round exit. That's my ceiling right now, minus free agency and all that. Now let's talk about the rest of the league. This kind of means a lot because, quarterbacks that do want to get paid, like Lamar Jackson, like Jalen Hurts, They're like Daniel Jones. There are a lot of guys that, they can ask for more money now because Derek Carr has gotten 4 years, $150 million. And Derek Carr is a below-average quarterback. I mean, obviously, I don't think he's better than Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's better than Lamar Jackson. Probably better than Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones made the playoffs this year. So this does impact the league a lot because, once again, Derek Carr is not these other quarterbacks that I just named. I mean, you could debate whether he's better than Daniel Jones or not, but this just helps other quarterbacks get more money, and it definitely hurts the rest of the league, and their cap space and all that. So I think this hurts the league, obviously, like, cap-wise. But for the Saints now, I really don't think, and I'll talk about, like, the Saints and their team and all that. The Saints, I don't think giving him 4 years was the right, move. I don't mind if you give him $20 million per year. Like, I feel like that would work because, you don't really know if this is your quarterback of the future. You're kind of just throwing him in after having a average year with great receivers and the number one rusher in the NFL. You're pretty much just moving Derek Carr to the same team. Great receivers, a good defense, a great running back. So you're pretty much moving Derek Carr to the same team, but with injuries. So I don't know what he's gonna do. I still say 4th seed, and a first-round exit. I really don't see them going too far. Maybe they could surprise me. For the love of God, I hope they don't, because I want the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl, and I don't want any more contenders than what there already are. But once again, first-round exit. I don't see him going too far. Derek Carr's just an average quarterback, and you're just moving him to pretty much the same team he was on last year, just with guys who were always injured. So that's pretty much it, guys. That'll do it for this video. Make sure you subscribe with the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Ryan the Great Vlogs. Go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.